It's all on the table. 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 We ain't gonna walk around it. Oh no. We ain't gonna talk about it. Let's go. We ain't gonna walk around it. Oh no. We ain't gonna talk about it. Let's go. It's all on the table. 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 It's Raw Assassin. He gon' bring it like a DoorDash. Every Thursday at noon, it's about to be a blast. We put it all on the table like a smorgasbord, and it don't matter the subject, it can be explored. Yeah, it's Philly zone and he going strong. Don't bring the kids cause we talking grown. Bring your opinion, don't matter if it's right or it's wrong. We preaching the topic, it's on. It's all on the table. 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 We ain't gon' walk around it. Oh no. We ain't gon' talk about it. Let's go. We ain't gon' walk around it. Oh no. We ain't gon' talk about it. Let's go. It's all on the table. 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 It's all on the table.
Boom, boom, boom. What's motherfucking poppin'? Y'all already know what it is. We back in the motherfucking building. All on the Table podcast. I'll be your boy Raw Sass, coming live each and every motherfucking Thursday, talking my shit as I do oh so motherfucking well. Sorry to report to y'all, but it's all ladies right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, let's just go ahead and introduce my folks for the night. It is what it is. First up, we got Tara in the building. How are you? Hello. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Hopefully all is well. Hopefully you blessed and highly favored. Is everything okay?
Absolutely. All that jazz. Mm-hmm.
No anger tonight. We just chilling, right?
Well, it depends on you.
Oh, my fucking goodness. Okay. Freddie Simone, what's happening? She's in the building. What's popping?
What's happening? Columbus's own Freddie Simone. You know, I got tears on the microphone because my son turned 21 and he left the nest and everything. It's like when he his last day at daycare, I cried too because like he don't get that's when they a big kid now, and plus I got to save money on the daycare bill.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I usually don't say this to a lot of people. I'm actually jealous of you right now because I'm waiting to say that the motherfuckers left my house.
Well, I still got one more, you know.
I still got two. They both here. I'm just waiting for both of them to get the fuck out. And I'm waiting on the day. I don't know about you. You cried. I'm gonna party my ass off that day.
It's not like I'm
walking around the whole house butt ass naked. It's happening.
Like we needed to know that.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm elated, but it's the growing pain of we all getting older. He getting older. He not,
I'm not your baby now.
Yeah, that's my firstborn. That's it. That's all.
Once you hit 5th grade, you are no longer considered a baby in my eyes. When you start,
always different from the women.
When you start eating like a grown ass man, I treat you like a grown ass man.
He started shitting like a grown ass man when he was 1. So that's
First of all, what the fuck was you feeding a 1-year-old that you was shitting like a grown ass man? That's crazy. I am not changing no grown ass man diapers. It's just not fucking happening. If you bombing that crazy, cuz go sit your ass on the toilet. Fuck is you talking about?
Yo.
We got a Laura in the building. What's happening?
What up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
All right.
You over there getting that lip gloss popping. I see you.
My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool.
I see you.
Y'all, I forgot tonight you was potting, bro. Because y'all caught me at a bad time. I was trying to do my poetic justice braids, and I'm over here half cocked. Look at my hair, y'all. This is what y'all.
Nice.
Okay, half and half. Let's get it.
One side Julio, one side Janet.
All right.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Yo.
That.
Roger the fuck that. That is poetic justice for sure. Next, last but not least, Savagely Humble, what's popping?
I'm fucked up right now. One side Julio, one side Janet just fucked me all the way up. Like I don't even know what.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was great. Very unexpected.
She's a trendsetter.
That is crazy. If I see another bitch outside like this, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
You're gonna have to slide on her real
Talk
quick.
about trendsetter. Don't follow this motherfucking trend at all.
Hey, listen, man,
Understand me?
it starts somewhere. It gotta start somewhere.
Right.
Anyway, it's your girl Savagely Humble, host of It's a Hard Not Life podcast. Yeah, that's me, pretty much.
Roger the fuck that shit.
Hi.
So here's how we're gonna get this shit started, right? Tara's favorite entertainer is back in the news again.
She
Yeah,
is not your favorite entertainer.
that's crazy because you know exactly who I was talking about, and I never said a name. But yes, she's not your favorite entertainer. That's crazy.
Nah, but she would have had a well whooped ass.
First of all, I'm not even
Not
talking about her
Lizzo.
at all.
That's what you're talking about. That's what I just got to looking at. Who you talking about?
Yo,
What's my favorite entertainer?
I'm talking about your girl Keke Palmer.
Oh,
Nowhere
So
near.
she is now the star of Usher's new music.
That video was dope
it.
as fuck. I watched
So
it.
cute. Mm-hmm.
it was a nice deal.
That
She
video
was
was
very
dope.
I
much
have not
single,
seen the
baby.
video myself, but do
She
y'all
sang-
think that was the plot for the whole being on stage and acting a monkey anyway? Like, fuck it, this is what I'm doing.
If it wasn't, this was the fucking most genius idea that you could come up with. The lyrics to the song, the fucking whole chorus. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I think
they
they
got
could.
together and just did it. I don't think it was planned.
That was
Like,
all. That was
Yeah,
all out of
yeah.
fun after that whole shit happened.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
lemons and made lemonade. That's what that was.
That was a very, very smart move. Like that
It was.
shit was crazy.
And dropping him like a bad habit wasn't even smarter move because my girl is single, so I'm so happy for her.
Well,
So,
he said that he did say that he is not single. He said he don't know who out there speaking on his behalf, but he didn't say he was out of no relationship. That's what
so
he
from
said.
what I've seen,
me.
apparently he's taking her for full custody of the kid, and he want the maximum amount of child support allowed.
This is why you can't
pick your
you should
job,
never
player.
date
Pick your
down.
job, player.
He gonna.
Look,
I
here you
believe
go with
he
this
gonna
dating down shit. Here you go.
He gonna get. I believe he'll get custody. You know why? Because, I don't believe. I think Kiki's probably a good mom, but most entertainers now, like female entertainers, you don't see a lot of them raising their kids. Look at Kelly Clarkson. She's paying child support to her husband, her ex-husband. Jennifer Hudson don't have custody of her kids. Jill Scott, I think she just got her child. Megan
Bitch,
Fox.
How you know all of this shit?
Because
because
it's
it's
up with
in the
news. Yes. Megan Fox don't
This
got
is the
custody of her
Alluring
kids.
Hour Network. Fuck you mean?
Brian
She's a
Austin
network.
Green
She
do
knows
have
it
custody
all.
of their kids.
Well, a couple of the
Yep,
people that you named, they share custody. These fools do not just have full custody of their kids; they have joint custody, and I don't think they're going to give him full custody of the kid. He'll get joint custody because why would you not? But
Yeah.
this is what I said this when they mentioned it. He finna have her out here like Halle Berry. Halle Berry paid like $16,000 a month to that dude Gabriel Aubrey for not. So I
Kelly
think she's
Clarkson
going
pays like almost either 60 to 70,000 a month. Kelly Clarkson pays a lot of money in spousal support, and Shakira, she got lucky. She's
The
spousal
fact that
support
y'all
and
know
child
how
support.
much these bitches is paying is crazy.
Yeah, they're paying a lot. Jennifer Hudson pays a lot of money in child support too.
But Jennifer Hudson should because she ain't no kind of mama at all. She ain't never got her son, but she should be paying Gabriel.
How the fuck y'all know? Y'all ain't around this motherfucker on a daily basis.
Because listen, the numbers that these judges are giving out, they're usually it's usually for a reason. If the moms don't have any type of relationship, look at Britney Spears. How much money she has to give out to K-Fed? It's
So
because she
the
doesn't
numbers
have.
He took her kids.
as a person that has went through the child
didn't take her
support
kids.
system, those numbers come off based off the amount of money you potentially, which is fucked up that they use it off what you potentially could make, not what you actually make. So with these stars, if you want to call them that, it's the potential of you could possibly make X amount this year. So now we're going to take this amount for the kid, even though technically the kid doesn't need fucking 60 grand a year, a month to survive. That's just crazy. But dudes have went through this shit for years, so I don't feel bad for any female that have to pay.
But you know what? Brittany got
it is what it is.
Taken from her. Brittany's kids were taken from her. If you looked at that dang on thing, K-Fed and her,
Brittany was just a fucked up person.
Because all they wanted her to do was
Brittany was, but she was neglecting those babies. That baby fell on
crack. Because they had her on lithium. Do you know what that does to your brain?
We can't compare Brittany. We can't compare Brittany to a regular person. That motherfucker's all types of fucked up.
No, it's equal opportunity. It's equal opportunity for everyone.
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is she is all types of fucked up. So you gotta compare her.
That's before
you gotta compare her to another fucked up, equally fucked up person.
But that's not true, though. I know plenty of people. That's not true. I know plenty of people who have bipolar disorder, taking care of their kids and doing what they're supposed to do. Brittany chose not to take her medication. It's a choice.
Because she's a fucked up individual.
It's not that she's a fucked up individual. She just doesn't believe in her disease, probably. You know, so if you're not going to do the things that you're supposed to, if you know you were diagnosed with something and you're a mother or you're a father and you love your children, you're going to make sure you take your medicine. If you have to go to counseling, you're going to make sure you go to counseling because you want to make sure that you're regulated enough to take care of your kids. And then if you can't, you can ask for help. And Brittany knew she couldn't do it. And she let that baby fall, crack his skull, almost died. And then she was doing all type of crazy stuff. K-Fed didn't take that baby from her. He did what he was supposed to do as a father. He stepped up, made sure his babies were safe.
Because she's a fucked up individual.
They had that girl on.
He ain't letting that one go.
Stuff. She's in her right mind. I think her daddy messed her up intentionally to keep her working. What they did to that girl was disgusting. I'm not.
Most child stars are fucked up from their parents anyway. Like, so at this point, I don't really look at that anymore because it's like, if I know that. Look at fucking, what's his name? Orlando Brown. That nigga is just like, what the fuck?
But sometimes he be on point. Because a lot of the stuff he says is absolute truth about what's going on in Hollywood.
When he's sober.
When he's not self-medicating. But that's just like me. If I get drunk right now, I'm gonna be talking a bunch of yin yang. But me in my current state and I'm sober, you guys gonna understand what I'm saying. Don't mean nothing's wrong with me. It just mean I have, certain lapse in judgment in certain moments. And I just think everyone has that capability. So yeah. I don't think nothing wrong with that man. I think he is very, very woke and he sees what's going on around him. And you can't really feed someone who can read bullshit and know bullshit, no bullshit. And I think
when he's sober, he talk that shit. Like if you can say whatever you want about that boy, he definitely be on point. He talk that shit. When that nigga's high, what he need to do is get a better set of friends and tell him stop cutting cameras off when I'm high, nigga. Like when I take that first puff or snort or whatever the fuck I do, all cameras go the fuck outside. Like no camera phones, no recordings, no nothing. Don't cut shit on. It's just that fucking simple. Freddie Simone, who out petty who? Keke, her baby dad.
I don't know. I don't even pay attention to everybody y'all listed. I'm just like, damn, they some unfit ass motherfucking moms, maybe. I don't know. Like y'all talked about them like y'all go grocery shopping with them.
Girl, in my head.
Like for me, it's like they low-key victims of their own bullshit because I feel like these dudes impregnated them just to make sure they had a paycheck. And I mean, just like
get pregnant the same way, so we can skip past that part.
I mean, just like women do the same thing, so it's like and honestly, how you gonna try to get full custody? I mean, you could probably just your defense be like she always working maybe and she's not gonna be there, but I don't know. I don't know these people, so I don't give a fuck really.
I mean, I look at it like
this. Don't make me shit and vice versa. So, I don't know.
That's true, but I look at it like we don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, and you gotta realize these people know them better than us. So sometimes people be going for full custody because they know things about them. There's things that I know about people that I date, but I would never expose them because I know they just messed up. and I'm just not gonna expose them to the world. Plus, that's not in me. That's some whole shit. It's not in my character.
They kids though.
Yeah, there's some people I know right now who should not have their kids, and I just like,
I feel you.
That's not my.
So Laura,
who
who do you feel out petty? Who out petty the other? Did Keke out petty her baby dad, or is her baby dad out pettying her?
I think she out petty her baby dad, because not only did she do this video with Usher, but she's made a sound on TikTok that's very popular too. And my whole thing with doing this with Usher is, I think it was more exposure for the baby dad. I think it was. I think it put them both on in a way that she was like, listen, nigga, you know you're not leaving me. You gonna make some money off of this. I'm gonna make some money off of this too. And you gonna have to eat your pride on this. This is what I think this was. And she definitely won the prize as petty queen, in her case, petty queen.
Because, so you feel like that was a sit the fuck down and shut up, nigga, enjoy the ride.
I think that's exactly what she told him. She said, nigga, listen, you should be fucking honored to be with me. I'm Keke motherfucking Palmer, bitch. Aquila in the spelling bee, all right?
Right. Okay. He said, what? Aquila in the motherfucking busy. Okay?
Period. Nigga.
I'm be honest with you. I never really, to this day, still don't understand why every female on the planet loves Keke so much. I've never seen her as that great of an actor ever.
Don't include me in it. I'm
not once have I ever said, hey, Keke got a new song. Let me listen. Not once has that ever happened.
I'm not.
How you going? Well, how you gonna say you're not included, but that's your favorite entertainer of all time?
First of all, I never in my life told you that one was my favorite entertainer. I just said she was dating down, and his behavior proves that I was correct.
And I don't think she was dating down though.
I really disagree on that, because I've had so many other people like this. I think she dated down. I don't think he has any talent. I don't think he has any worth for real, but that's just me.
Why the fuck he got it? Hold on, time out, bro. Why he gotta have 10 pounds of talent to be with fucking Keke nut ass Palmer? I'm confused.
I don't think that we should forget the person who needs the crown for being petty in this is Usher. Come on now. You know you ruined this man's whole life, and now you in the song singing that chorus. We're gonna give him some credit too. He is absolutely petty for this.
So now I gotta actually go listen to the song. I didn't want to listen to
it. So I heard your boyfriend looking for me.
I heard your boyfriend. Tell him.
Wait a minute.
He said he know where to find me wherever you are.
Wait a minute. Wait.
All her boyfriend had to do to sit back was at the motherfucking STD clinic, nigga. Are you still burning? I mean, come on, bro.
Hold on. So Usher said these words.
Yes.
When the fuck he become a thug?
Listen.
Ain't no thug. He just
this nigga start doing songs with Jeezy and them, and he become gangster, huh?
Her boyfriend ain't no gangster, so Usher might think he can take him. I mean,
super pose.
I feel bad for this light-skinned young man. I feel bad for this light-skinned young man, because this is light-skinned and dark-skinned on crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is a crime against this light-skinned brother, because one, everybody keeps saying Keke dated down because this brother, he looked like he was El DeBarge's cousin. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, he that type of light.
What does he do? What's his occupation?
He's an actor. He does act too, and he has little businesses on the side. But his brother is more known for some type of show on HBO.
Insecure.
Yeah, but this is my thing though. Everyone keeps saying Keke dated down. Who was really checking for Keke? No one was checking for Keke Palmer.
Exactly.
No, Trey Songz is thirsty. Trey Songz would check for a hobo on the sidewalk, okay? Just for a stick. Just to get a little pokey poke.
I mean, again, let's say we got to go back to the allegedly, because there's no proof that Trey Songz did anything to Keke nut ass, ugly ass Palmer. But we ain't gonna get into that.
That's not ugly.
Okay, so now we going as far as we lying on this show now, because I don't believe in that.
Palmer's ugly.
She's far from ugly. She's definitely
not ugly at all.
She's petty. She petty, but she not ugly.
Listen, right? Tomato, potato, whatever.
Well, who's attracted to you? If she ugly, who's attracted to you? Give me an example of somebody that's attracted to you in Hollywood.
Not her.
Wow.
A lot of other motherfuckers besides her.
Oh, so she's like a 0 on a scale of 1 to 10.
I give her a 0.5.
Yo.
Damn,
What would you
something
give
is
Lizzo?
wrong.
That's just me. What would I give Lizzo?
I give her a solid 8.
Lizzo is in that 0.75, close to a 1 range to me.
So you mean Lizzo looks better than Keke Palmer?
Yes. I'm not thinking about weight. I'm just thinking about looks.
I'm not thinking about weight neither. Lizzo skinnier still don't look better than Keke Palmer.
Honestly, I think if Lizzo was skinny, she would look horrible. But we ain't gonna get into that. This is not a debate on who I think look good. I don't know how we got here. I don't know why y'all trying to make me rate these women. Because now y'all trying to make me seem like I'm this fucking, what you call it? I forget what you call them. Sexist bastard or whatever. Listen, I like what I like. I don't what I don't. Y'all might think the motherfucker is glorious. I don't think so. It is what it is.
I mean,
without makeup on, I give her a 6. With makeup on, I definitely give her a solid.
I never seen her without makeup on.
She looks better as a mom.
I've only seen her with makeup on.
That baby did her body right.
You didn't say bodies. You said looks. I'm just
saying
going by what she looks like.
Body right. She got them
bodies. Bodies don't play into factor for me.
Right. You can have a banging body and be ugly as hell.
Facts.
Absolutely.
I've seen plenty of people who look like an orc in the face with a Buffy the body.
Period. Me too.
It is what the fuck it is. Like
orc.
Yeah, from Lord of the Rings.
Orc.
Yeah,
like y'all seen them motherfuckers. Don't sit here act like I'm the only one that's seen these motherfuckers.
You gotta be careful about watching them walk away. You need to see them come up too.
Exactly.
Oh
exactly. God. Here's what a lot of y'all ladies need to understand. When a person say excuse me, that's because they skeptical. So they gotta let you slowly turn around. Because if you turn around too fast, you can fuck this whole equilibrium up. And niggas don't be wanting, especially like if it's hot outside. I'm not gonna have you fuck the whole equilibrium up and it's hot. Like, we're not doing that. So I want you to gradually turn around real slow so I can see like the side as it turns around.
So you can prepare yourself.
Exactly.
Niggas said don't turn around. Don't turn around fast. I'm gonna jump out my motherfucking skin, bitch.
Yeah, take your time. Because now, if you turn around too fast and I pass out, now I done fucked up your self-esteem, which I don't got nothing to do with your self-esteem. That's on you. But now you go home like, oh, people think I'm ugly. Oh, they don't like me. I don't got nothing to do with that. You could be ugly and be a good person.
But here's this, Raw. People that get that reaction more than once know they fucking ugly.
It's true.
Absolutely.
I don't think they do because there's so many people online right now who are hyping motherfuckers up. Like
ugly I got where shit, bitch, right there.
See what it is.
They gotta talk a good game.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Right? You got now the internet has created two things. They created super thirsty ass niggas and overhyped females. They created both of these things. And those two don't know that they are what they are. They don't have the correct mirror to look in the mirror to show you who you are. Like you remember how the witch would look in the mirror on the wall? They don't have one of those type of situations. So when they look in the mirror, they assume that they like everybody else. But the nigga don't realize like he's just ultra thirsty at all times because the internet then showed him all these fake cakes and he can't tell the difference that they fake or they real. So all he knows is, the ass is fat. So now he's walking down the street, it's dudes and ugly chicks walking down the street. He's like, oh, that ass fat as shit. Yeah, it is what the fuck it is. And you can't blame them. You can't be mad at them. That's just who they are. Then you got the chicks who they got these thirsty ass niggas inboxing them 75 times a fucking day, and they're not answering them, but they just get in the inboxes. So in their mind, I'm the baddest bitch on the planet, not knowing that he inboxing 300 bitches today. You ain't that motherfucking special.
But dudes get overhyped too. Look at Idris Elba. So many women think that man is attractive.
First of all, don't be speaking blasphemy. See, girl, what we not gonna do?
It's overhyped to me.
He is not.
Now you see how You see how when I just said that Keke wasn't cute and all y'all was like, "Oh, blasphemy." Yeah. Now, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, no dude, every dude on the planet is a fucking negative 300 to me. It is what the fuck it is. You might think that nigga's a 10. He will always be a negative 300 to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you about if you think that nigga is cute or not. It is what it is. Yeah. But you see how quickly y'all try to jump on me. How dare you say that Keke Palmer is not cute?
Because I don't. You said she was ugly. Like Idris doesn't do it for me, but he's not ugly.
To me. Yeah. Name a dude that you think is ugly.
Tyrone Hill.
You.
I know I look better than Tyrone Hill though, so I'm all right.
I know y'all gonna want to fight me, but Drake. I just don't see nothing attractive about it.
So let me ask you this: why the fuck is Drake looking like Gangstalicious? What the fuck is going on? I'm confused on what's going on.
Aubrey do too much. He bored.
Like, so how is it that these fucking cartoons? First of all, goddamn, Jay-Z turned into how they drew him on The Simpsons. The fact that he wore a shirt of himself years ago and then turned into that is fucking bananas. Now, what a lot of motherfuckers didn't realize is Gangstalicious was partly based off of Drake, and now he's walking around looking like that. This is fucking crazy.
It was the pink fingernail polish for me. It was the pink fingernail polish. It was too much.
Listen, I've been said boy on a fruitastic voyage. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. It is what the fuck it is. He may not be in the front, the front cart, but he on that train some fucking where. It is.
I think he's just messing with y'all to give y'all something to talk about. That
nigga got way too many emotions. Nah, that nigga got too many fucking emotions for a grown ass man.
On my cell phone.
Like no grown man should be that emotional on a daily basis. Like that's.
Oh, then you must not like Tyrese at all, then, because Tyrese is the most emotional clown I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, what do you want from me?
I think only females pay attention to Tyrese. We all know that Tyrese has always been a weird ass nigga. As men, we all do that. Like
piercing. Remember, he used to have those piercings back in the day and do all that dancing and flipping and shit before he was a singer. He's a backup dancer.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I was today years old when I knew he had piercings. Just because.
Yes. You didn't see him in that video against Usher? Come on.
Yes. What's it called?
The last thing I would have been looking at is that nigga's piercings.
Tyrese used to.
I remember him with the Coca-Cola.
I was told. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. I was told that what's the nigga name? The nigga that sang Brown Sugar. What's his name? I can't think his name. D'Angelo. I was told that nigga was naked in his video. To this day, I still ain't seen it.
Voodoo on that Voodoo album, Untitled. How does it feel, baby? Yes.
Cool. I'm not about to be like, oh, he's got him. He's naked in the video. Let me go watch it.
He never did nothing for me.
He didn't do anything for me until that video, and it was from the neck down. He could have kept his whole head decapitated. That V gave me life.
Because when you see that V like that, it's usually the D is very, very much there.
All right, so next motherfucking question, because we damn sure ain't about to do that. We are not about to do that. Laura, which one
I was looking for in that video was anything that nigga had.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Which one is worse, Allura? Knowing that your dude cheat on you, or knowing that he keep trying to cheat on you and everybody shoot him down?
Oh. I would say being thirsty. For me, it would be thirsty.
The fact that he keep trying?
Yeah. It's the fact that I need to rethink some shit because this nigga too fucking insecure. And I can't fuck with an insecure nigga.
What makes him insecure? Because he keeps trying.
Niggas who always trying to cheat, they're lacking something. And it's usually something emotionally. Most niggas don't try to cheat on their woman because their woman is lacking something. They constantly need reassurance from other women. That's why they're constantly trying to cheat. This chick shoots him down. Okay, damn, she must not want me. I don't know what's wrong with me. So now let me try her. Because she looked like she might accept me. And, This is when they start lowering their standards. This is when the standards keep going lower and lower and lower. And I read niggas like them from afar, and I be like, nigga, yeah, no, thank you. I need a man who is confident in himself, because a confident, secure man isn't going to cheat that much, because pussy come a dime a dozen to niggas like that. A nigga who can't really get pussy and keep it, they're going to be out there always trying to get it.
Here's what's crazy about what you just said, right? Every time a new female rapper comes up on the scene, somehow they wind up next to Drake at some event. He done flew him out somewhere. He done took him somewhere. He done bought him some shit, something. Yep. So was you, and you just said this nigga's name, was you just talking about Drake? I just want to know.
I mean, in a sense, I would say Drake is one of those dudes. Even though Drake knows that he is Drake, Drake is searching for something that he doesn't know how to get fulfilled. Drake is a man who wants to be loved. Drake is a man who wants to be cuddled early in the morning. The problem is some of these females
that a nigga can't cuddle up early in the morning. What the fuck is wrong with
that? But some men aren't like that constantly, and they're not like that with every woman. Not too many women should be able to have your name in their mouth. Drake is one of those dudes, you could tell why he got that girl cuddled up. He's pillow talking about his homie, or pillow talking about, some shit that happened on Degrassi. He's just one of those dudes.
All the way back to Degrassi with it though.
Y'all talking about Drake?
Yeah.
All the way back to Degrassi with it.
I love how he gets back to the community though. But it ain't nothing wrong with searching for love. But the problem is,
them niggas get back to the community so they can get that tax write-off, so they can pay
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
He just want Rihanna. He can't have her. He'll never have Rihanna. And that's
which is worse? Knowing that your man cheat on you, or knowing that your man keep trying to cheat on you and keep getting shot down?
I ain't even gonna hold you. Him keep trying and bitches shooting him down. Like, now I need to rethink the relationship that I'm in. If nobody want to fuck with my nigga, I cannot have him. What's wrong with him?
Exactly. He can't be cute.
Bitch. Yeah. Put me on game, bitch. Because I need to leave also. Nah, that's wild.
All right, so here's something I need to know, right? Why do women always want to do with options? Why a nigga with no options, he gets no play. But the nigga that got options get all the play, even though females be mad that this nigga got mad options. I don't understand that.
Because a nigga with options aren't going to put us in a poorhouse. A nigga with no options is going to sacrifice everything. Oh, you need me to pay your rent? Oh, you need me to buy you this? You want me to eat your ass? Oh, nigga, no. When you fucking with the household income, I got a problem. See, them niggas with options, bitch, I ain't about to pay you shit. You want what? Bitch, you want a bag? Hell no. They're going to make sure wifey
they go pimp Laura. Pimp Laura.
I'm just saying. Don't fuck with my money.
I just want to know, was that the Coolio side or the Janet side talking just now?
That was the
Coolio. Right, should have fucked that.
Ridiculous.
Freddie, which one do you think is worse?
That's rough. Because, I mean, like, here's my thing. Like, I love the underdog. I don't give a fuck. I'll laugh at him like, yeah, so-and-so inboxed me. You tried it, huh? You ain't going nowhere. And then I will go cheat. So
Yo.
Let me show you how you do it.
Yeah, that's fire.
Let me show you how to do this, son.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always going to be easier for y'all no matter what. Like, it is what it is with that one. Like, y'all never, it's never going to be a day where some nigga ain't going to crack on you. It is what it is. Whether you want to or not, my bad, savagely. I know it's 97 niggas that holler at you every day, but what the fuck ever. I know you feel some type of way when niggas downplay how many times you get cracked on per day. We ain't getting into that. Tara, which do you feel is worse?
I think both of them are equally terrible. But I think both of them are equally terrible. But I also feel like Like I don't want to do it with options necessarily, but I don't want to do it with absolutely no fucking options. Like if nobody wants you,
Nobody checking
like
for this nigga.
then I have to evaluate what is it that I see in him that everybody else is missing.
I'm
I
telling you.
I would assume if the nigga has no options, that means he's wants to be here with you. I would assume as a woman, you want the nigga that I ain't got to worry about you thinking about other options. You just thinking about me.
Hell no, because what if we start struggling? Nigga, I need you to go slang that D. If you can't go slang that D, ain't no money coming back to me. The fuck?
Yeah.
Don't nobody want you, what?
Bars.
No, there ain't no
bars. Pimp Laura.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before we started this show, Tara
Pimp Laura.
explained to me that I was going to have a problem tonight because it's all ladies on here. And I specifically said, I got two niggas with titties on here, so I ain't worrying about it. You hear these motherfuckers.
Listen. Nah, I don't want you slanging no.
Y'all motherfuckers definitely be sounding worse than us a lot of times, but it is what it is. Yes, yes.
Pimp Laura and
if I was to come out my mouth and say we broke, go slang some of that pussy, everybody on the planet would be like, you the worst a man on the planet. How dare you say such a thing? Like
seriously.
But she say, nigga, go slang some dick, and it's like, hey, do what you gotta do, brother.
Nah, I don't think it's the games at all.
You know how thirsty these women nowadays are. Man, I'm gonna be riding around here in the Benzo just because
she played way too fucking much.
I'm not playing, bro. My ex-fiance had this chick so fucking thirsty for him. This bitch used to pay our fucking rent for her to spend 2 hours with that nigga. And I'd be like, all right, cool, bye. I'm going to my new nigga house. Well, not really new nigga, but he was like one of the niggas on the side.
Hold on, time out. We got to unpack some of those layers real quick. Because you know how you tried to like say some shit real quick, like nobody was listening, but I'm always listening, player. So you said she was paying y'all rent, which y'all means the nigga that she was dealing with.
For 2 hours with him.
No. We ain't get there yet.
You ain't get there yet.
She was paying y'all rent that y'all in the house that y'all was living in. And he would go spend 2 hours with her so she could pay y'all rent. Correct?
Yeah.
For you to go to another nigga house.
So hell yeah.
So why what the fuck was he working for?
Wait, what? See, there's so much shit. Listen.
Nah, don't start stuttering now, nigga. You might stutter early.
Wait a minute. Because I ain't give y'all the full details. He was fucking with the bitch behind my motherfucking back. And when I found out about her and I found out like the money that I was shopping with was coming from her, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're not about to cut this bitch the fuck off though. But go ahead over there and get that fucking money and pay this fucking rent like you're supposed to do. But since you cheating, nigga, what the fuck? The fuck? I ain't about to be sitting around here faithful to a nigga. Nigga, what?
Why not?
Let me get my back scratched too, shit.
You say why not?
He was coming home to scratch your fucking back. What you mean? The nigga was out there working hard, coming back home for you to be out there with another nigga.
Well,
you know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Bro.
When you're trying to get this money for the rent. Gas money spent.
I just felt like we had a good thing. It was great. It was wonderful because all the bills was paid.
So why all four of y'all ain't just move in together and call it a fucking day?
But see, I wanted that though. But he wasn't for that shit though, because he didn't want. Because I didn't want her ugly ass because she was ugly. But I did want.
So if everybody was with it, could y'all all have lived together and under one roof and cohabitated correctly as adults?
Polly.
Everyone who knows me know that Polly was always my end goal as far as relationships. My husband wasn't having that shit. So you
wanted 2 dudes or 2 females?
I wanted 2 dudes.
Exactly. The fuck?
Because what the fuck I need another bitch for?
Listen, first of all, ain't no nigga about to walk downstairs and it's another nigga in his boxes getting something to drink.
First of all, let me tell you how
we're not doing that, Slime. Fuck are you talking about?
Look at Sister Wives.
And on top of that, I know for a fact that my wife drank from your straw at some point. Probably today. No, nigga, that shit don't work.
Mwah, mwah.
Wow.
That's a lot of PSIs that you deserve.
Wow.
You deserve a lot of PSIs for that.
If you look, women adding more.
Wait a fucking minute.
Women,
adding more women to the relationship causes an issue because some women don't know how.
And another man will definitely add.
No, it wouldn't. Listen. Anyone in my family will tell you, I have 4 boyfriends at one time, and they all knew about each other, and it was never no beef.
Motherfucking Nola, darling.
You know why?
Oh,
you know why?
Shit.
You know why that was able to happen?
Why?
Because you was messing with 4 women.
You know what? Those women were very successful. One was a pharmacist.
That's
one
cool.
Was
that's cool.
Something in the
did y'all all menstruate at the same time?
You know what? That's why I had to cut them off because we were.
Exactly.
We were.
Exactly. That's the reason why that shit won't work. In order for 2 dudes to cohabitate with 1 woman, at least one of them dudes have to be a super beta. Super beta. And he has to know that other man is alpha. So that means you basically gotta bow down to this nigga on a daily basis.
So you basically need a full heterosexual and then a bisexual man, possibly.
For the most part.
No. Listen, we never. Hey, listen.
If that other dude,
it's never nothing all at once. It's never nothing all at once.
If that other dude ain't bisexual, he real close to it.
I'm just saying, like,
just have 2 men and 2 women, like 2 couples that just interchange every now and then. Why we gotta have 2 of one?
That would make that honestly
like
to me.
Every
honestly,
time I say
it,
they tell me I'm crazy. So
no, listen, there are some out there. I'm not saying I'm not saying that it is not possible. I'm not saying that it can't be done. What I'm saying is, in order for it to happen, you have to have 2 specific type of dudes. Both of them dudes can't be alphas. You can't have 2. You can't have 2
the same vagina. No, that's not gonna happen.
It's no 2 kings can live in the same kingdom. It's just that fucking simple.
Word.
There's no way that you're gonna tell me as an alpha male that I'm okay with you fucking my wife. Not an option.
It's our wife. Our
right.
Our.
I'm fucking these chips up too, by the way.
Not an hour, not a minute, not a second. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? No, it doesn't work that way.
Y'all can fold boxers together and shit. Like,
nah, Slime. Nah, Slime never. First of all,
you be playing double dutch.
I don't even wash my son's clothes because I'm not touching y'all niggas' boxes. I damn sure ain't wash another grown ass man boxes. It's not happening, Slime.
Yo, gotta put your initials on them.
Yo, did she?
Nah, we're not doing it.
Did she do that little thing with her tongue, bro?
Yeah, nah, we're not doing that. That's not an option.
She didn't do that to me. Oh, okay.
You gotta be a certain type of dude to be okay with that. Like real shit. Knowing
but in my defense though, these were older men though, and I was like really young. So I was like 18, 19.
So they were sugar daddies. See, you should have said that from the beginning.
They weren't sugar daddies. Were they sugar daddies? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure them niggas were sugar daddies. If you would have said that from the beginning, you'd have alleviated this whole shit. But nah, you don't want to give out all the facts. You want to give out a couple details and assume, like most women, that we could just read your fucking mind and knew what the hell was going on.
Well, you love to talk about most women bullshit. I swear.
Right.
Shut up, bro.
I could read your. Avant said he could read our minds.
Avant was a bitch too.
I could read.
He did say that shit.
Yeah, let him know.
Avant,
he know what I'm
thinking. Avant was a bitch too. It is what the fuck it is. Fuck that nigga.
If Avant was reading my mind, he knew I wanted to slide these lips right across his face. And
on that note, we're gonna play some motherfucking music. Yeah. On the table, baby.
You asking me for something that I can't give, and that's my time. When my phone rings, shorty start whining, it's the same shit. She ain't been the same since boat trips and dining. Shorty know my life different, so other bitches ain't crying. I'd be lying if I said that I was out here chillin'. We only fucking how you all in your feelings. You fuck the mood up, though we had some rules established. This is too much, we ain't here to smoke and chill, not to be booed up. You doing the most of my folks, just hit my line. I got plans to link up with a zip, if you don't mind. Yeah, my time real expensive, on my wrist is something Swiss made. A Victor looking so damn fancy, like something Swiss made. Switchblade sharp, this the part when I bounce. Boke's eye parked in front of your house. He got the horn blowing, arguing with you back and forth. This shit is ongoing, only took a matter of time. I see your horn showing. Yeah, I wanna take my time. What's wrong with that? Yeah, she blowing my phone up. 8 missed calls, shorty, you drunk. I'm out here in the mix like, what the fuck is you done? Furthermore, I'm starting to feel some tight. I'm out here vibing with my folks, you fucking up my night. You in the way now, phone blocked, I don't got shit to say now. Heard you did some askings, cause I don't be round the way now. And I'm off that, you burnt out, shorty, I had to fall back. You got some predictive ways, I should've saw that. Call back for what, it ain't nothing for us to speak on. I think that if you see me in traffic, it's best you keep going. Keep doing you and I'ma leave it at that. It ain't no love lost, just we ain't that. Let's fall back, yeah, I know it's all good, cause the zip got options. White sands, yeah, the boat just docked in. I'm straight, breakfast with her best friend, calamari and crepe. She fucked up about it, I see it in her face. Look at her. Yeah. Can't do nothing with you, baby. I'm gonna take my time. I like multiple women. Zip boy, this shit different. Yeah, you already know. Yeah.
Thought you were coming back, no, 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 no. I had to let you go.
Ass clips and shit. I see you.
Hey, I got
just to let you know.
Oh, that's you sell those?
I make them. Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to get one of them. Need to get a couple.
Hold on. Show that again. How much you selling for?
These is 25.
What is it?
It's a resin clip. So this has flowers in it, and then it got a bead, and then a clip. This is mine. I mean, this is the prototype. I made it a long time ago, just testing it out. But I got some other ones. I don't have them with me right now because, you know.
I'm having a boom moment. What is a resin clip?
Oh, not a resin. Okay, so it's made. This is made of resin, right? This is made of resin, and this is just a doobie clip to hold your doobie. You know, when it get little.
Oh, I don't
resin. Resin is the shit that most kitchen counters are made of.
Yeah. And then so if you don't smoke, that's fine. If you got long ass nails and shit,
I about to say this for the nails. That mean the cards.
You can also put it on your keychain and shit. I have those too. You can put them on your keychain for you. You know.
Where were you at? A while ago. Why didn't I been know this?
What did long hair?
So you know how my nails usually be long. I can't put them I can't go to the gas pump, put it in and pull it out because I can't grab the card out.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said pull the card out.
God, you irk.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. But we back in the motherfucking building. What's popping? On the Table podcast, man. I still got the same motherfuckers here with me. Tara keep trying to bully me, but that's cool. It is what the fuck it is. I mean, that's what you do. Every time you show up, you be trying to bully me, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I feel like I'm strong enough that I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be all right.
You're gonna be all right.
I believe so.
You're gonna be all right.
So, Tara, say something that will trigger a whole generation in one sentence. You still there?
Yeah, I mean, why you have to pick what?
Here it comes.
Mumble rap and drill rap are trash.
I fucking agree. I fucking agree. Wholeheartedly.
The generation would be very pissed at me.
They be all right. They get over themselves. Fuck them. Freddie Simone.
What up?
Something that will trigger a whole generation in one sentence.
Jay-Z is not the GOAT. He's trash. And he stole his whole image off somebody else. And he always steps on everybody to be ahead.
No. Put an S on that somebody. Somebody's.
He steps on everybody. And Beyonce wouldn't be Beyonce without the marketing scheme. And that's it.
Boy,
I feel like you and Allura is neck and neck on my favorite people right now. I'm just being honest. Like, I can't fucking stand Beyonce. That's just me. It is what the fuck it is.
Here's my horrible confession. Before a show, though, I do listen to her because it hypes me up and gets the confidence up, you know. So I will say that. But
I'll be honest with you. I figured you would be listening to DMX before every show. You just strike me as
shit.
Not DMX though, nah. Some UGK sometimes, a lot of times, but not DMX.
Okay. I don't know. I just feel like
y'all bitches is some pimps.
No, real shit. They really are. And the crazy part is they try to pretend like they're nowhere near that ballpark.
I'm not a pimp though. I just be sitting in my house, you know what I'm saying?
You just listen to pimp shit all day long, and that's it.
In my own fucking mind. I'm a pimp in my own fucking mind. Yes,
Roger that. Savagely humble. Something that will trigger a whole generation in one sentence. Matter of fact, hold up. I'm going to come back to you because I know you probably still a little upset about what she said about Jay-Z. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
All right. Well, go ahead. Say what you was gonna say. I know how you feel about Jay. You know, I'm glad Flan ain't here right now because he probably would have fell out his chair. But
I didn't even say anything. I just let her talk.
I know, but you wanted to.
You asked the question, though, Ross, so it's your fault.
I ain't my fault. Shit, you ain't blaming me for nothing. For nothing.
I threw her off. My bad. Still
Facts.
recovering. My bad.
Facts. between the weed and the Jay-Z's facts, like she's like,
that's two blows. That's two blows.
Like, I want to cuss you out, but I can't. I hate you, but I love you.
I don't
like,
fucking know. Shit.
Oh, I got another one. Can I say another one?
Sure.
The 5 Heartbeats is not a real group. Do you know how many people didn't know that? Like they was in the uproar.
They thought it was a biography movie or something.
I'm just saying, people was big hurt.
Yeah, you tried to.
I got one.
Hurt people feelings with that one though.
I got one, Roy. We've had this conversation. We've done debated people about this many of times. Baby Boy is not a fucking hood classic.
Exactly. Big fucking facts, people. Big fucking facts. I need people to stop saying this shit.
What makes it not one?
What makes it one? No. Fuck that. Fuck that. Since you want a rebuttal, what makes it a hood classic?
Because that's what I was about to say. Because I'm like, what makes it one? Because there was no real gang activity. This nigga was crying.
But people call it a hood classic.
Because it was set place in the hood.
I would consider Crooklyn a hood classic before Baby Boy, and ain't no gang shit in there.
Yeah. I don't think they mean hood as in hood. I think they mean a lot of black people from the hood like the movie.
I don't know.
People are putting that shit up there with like boys in the
hood,
all that type shit. Like, Slime.
I don't know nobody
that kind of hood classic.
I
get the fuck out of here.
Hood classic myself personally, so that's why I asked too. What makes it one?
Yeah, Jody was not that guy.
Snoop Dogg and Omar Gooding. I guess that's
Omar Gooding was the best thing about that fucking movie. What the fuck is y'all talking about? That nigga was fucking hilarious the whole movie.
Ving Rhames got in that booty. I like how he did Jody. That was what
he got in that booty.
Super fucking pause. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Like, wait a minute.
Do not encourage
sexually assaulted.
You know I didn't mean.
What the fuck is going on here? Like,
oh, she going to fuck off, but we don't know what the fuck.
All right,
she's
so
saying.
in my mind, I'm saying to myself, "What is my earphones going crazy right now?"
Laura, your audio is fucked up. Your whole shit is fucked up right now.
I'm sitting here like I know I didn't smoke no weed, so I can't be tripping right now like this.
Yeah, her shit. She was going the fuck off, and that shit was like,
I'm telling you, I thought I was just tripping.
I thought it was me too.
You over here fucking everybody
y'all niggas high as fuck.
I don't know.
No, because I hear it. I can hear it, but I'm hearing y'all at the same time. So I'm like, all right, nobody else is reacting to this shit. Maybe is it just me? What the fuck is going on here? I don't know. But I guess she had to fix that shit right now. So, Freddie Simone.
Can I say one more to mess up a generation?
Hell yeah. You can give me 7 more if you want. Pause.
Okay, so this other one, Jordans ain't shit. Y'all shouldn't really be buying them like that. He don't love y'all. And they uncomfortable like a motherfucker. And
motherfucking nigga.
They made for $2.50, and you motherfuckers spend $300 on them motherfuckers, and that's it.
My motherfucking nigga. And all they do is they change a smidget of the color every time they rebring them out. Like, oh my goodness, I don't have that color. Nigga, it's not even a real color.
That's it. That's all. And all the little kids that they fucking care about in the world and shit is making their Jordans in some other fucking country. Same with the cell phone, same with the electric cars, same with everything they telling us we fucking need. And I'm sorry.
Jordan does not give a fuck about you niggas at all.
Don't.
If
What-
he
Actually-
did,
He funds the places y'all niggas mostly go.
no, that's not him.
I go home.
It's
He
actually a
did.
white.
He don't pay
It's
none of
no,
my rent.
no. It's actually a white guy named Michael Jordan that everybody thought
Oh,
was actually Jordan. It's
what
actually
the fuck
it's
is going on? Why she got
Yeah, I
40
don't know.
people up here?
Facts. Like she's going crazy right now.
Laura D. Nasty.
That's what we doing tonight.
That's what's
Laura
happening.
D. Not B nasty. D nasty. Huh?
Laura D. Nasty.
D nastiest.
These
Roger.
nine.
Roger the fuck. Yo.
Where the fuck did you just come from?
Yo. That shit is crazy right now. So listen, Tara.
Yes, sir.
So if they say that women have all this masculine energy, correct?
Some women, yes.
And they're saying that men are now at an all-time
Bitches.
feminine high. Right?
Bitches.
So now masculinity and femininity usually go together, correct?
Yep.
So why is there so many single people on the planet now?
Who?
Because I mean, those masculine chicks can still be with that feminine dude.
No,
You don't
that's not
want
how it
two
works.
masculine motherfuckers. We already explained that shit.
Well, most of the masculine women, the women who get this mentality of I'm independent, I don't need a man. So they're choosing to be single.
Instead of just choosing one of those feminine ass dudes that can match them.
But no, they want a more masculine man. They want an alpha male because they are the new alpha male. So they want this new generation of alpha male. They're not looking for a weaker guy. They become stronger and want a man who can still dominate them in this new presence that they're in. So
Absolutely.
that's why it's not working.
So that's like putting a king and a super king in the same kingdom. Doesn't work.
Exactly, which is back to your question about why everybody's single.
Wow. The sad part is that makes sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time.
A lot of things that we're doing right now in this world don't make sense.
Like?
The men who are out here now saying like, I need a break. Women get to have babies and get 8 weeks off. We as dads, we should too. So I don't want to work for a year and I want my woman to take care of me. Or I want the clubs to charge women, not men. Like all of these men are tired of all the things that they've had to go through. So they want to dump it on women, but still be thought of as the head of the household.
You know what's crazy? I wonder, now that you just said that, I wonder if every club on the planet decided, you know what, tonight we're not charging dudes, we only charging women. How many women would still go to the fucking club that night?
None of them. They'd be at their house chilling.
That's crazy.
Cause see,
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's y'all job to come there and chase us and ask us out. I mean, that's just the normal how it's
Broke women wouldn't be there.
First of all,
we're
I
not
keep telling you
going
about saying y'all because I ain't chasing nobody.
Men, men, they come there because women, they come there for the women. Women are not going to go and pay for a man, not usually. And not
I mean, you're not paying for the man, you're paying to get in the club.
To look at the men, to pick up the men. That's how it works now. Men are paying to get in the club to go see the females. Not
you could pay to get in the club and dudes still crack on you.
Right.
We're not doing that. I'm not doing that.
She said,
so you don't pay to get in clubs?
Not having it.
You're not going to no club that you got to pay to get in?
No.
Are we allowed to rebuttal this?
Yes. I will say this. I was thinking about opening a club, and you will never be able to get the fucking.
I'm done.
Well, let me tell you something you don't know about me. I've never been to a club in my life.
Man, how you? All right,
Yeah,
somebody, please start talking. Man.
So wait, I have a question. Why is it not okay for men to take maternity leave or want to be able to go home and get paid like the women do? A lot of men, like my husband, he's very, very hands-on when it comes to the kids. And when I have kids, like when I birthed our children, he was very hands-on and he would be tired and he has to get up and go to work. And I feel like men need that type of time too, because often real fathers, they get up in the middle of the night with their kids too, and they need the rest too. So I think that is fair for men to have maternity leave also. I
Well,
just
it's
understand.
it's
I
called
got a
paternity
homie.
leave.
Yeah,
It's called
I got a
paternity
homie.
leave, and they
Or
do it.
maternity.
But I'm saying the dude that I was talking like this, I'm talking about a specific guy I talked to who said this in front of a group of dudes, and they agreed. He said if we get to have 8 weeks off, he wants a year off. That is beyond paternity. He was
I know
like, I want to
somebody.
be able to
I
sit
know
down.
two
That's
people.
too much. You staying
I
at
have to
home for a
think
year,
about this
but
for
I
a
got to
second.
go back for 8 weeks.
I know two people that took off 6 months.
My
If you
husband did.
if you have a job that allows that, I agree. If you're still getting paid, this man was talking about sitting down and not working. There was no money coming in because he's tired
But what if
of
he needed a
working.
mental? What if he needed a mental health break? Isn't that important too?
It is very, but if I have not taken off a year myself as a woman, unpaid for a mental health break, you can't do it. If we just had a
So,
kid.
whoa.
That's
Now,
not
if I
fair.
go back to
Time
That's
work,
out,
not
Rev.
fair.
Just because you
no,
couldn't
it's
don't
very
mean
fair.
he
Choose
can't.
not
Who the
to.
fuck is
Yeah.
you?
Right.
Here's my thing though. If I needed a mental health break, I have a job where I could take that leave and still get paid. My only problem with the taking off is you're doing it right after we just had a kid, so we got a new mouth to feed, and you're doing it unpaid. He did not have
I
a
get
job
that.
where he had leave, so you have no money coming in. I just had a baby, and now you have a mental health issue, baby. We got
I
to
mean,
figure something out.
if both of y'all home, hold on.
Please let me address this, please. Can I please?
Okay.
Because I'm a female.
I feel like you really need to get something off that chest.
I
Say what
do.
you gotta say.
I
Off
just
the
feel like
motherfucking Great
sometimes
Danes.
I just feel
Yo.
like sometimes women, we want to pick and choose when men can have breakdowns. How is it that you're saying you choose to have a mental breakdown while I just had a baby? He did not choose to say, okay, she just had that baby, so I'm going to break the fuck down. It just happened. Maybe the baby came, he felt the pressure to have to take care of you and take care of the baby, and he just felt overwhelmed. Why isn't it that men are not allowed to have overwhelming moments? You have to
They
think
are.
about it. A lot of men are always the breadwinners, right? They always have to be the person. Call your son, because he keep blowing my line.
I'm just glad your audio worked now.
I'm sorry.
Right, like
My son was calling.
but I can still hear her.
But what I'm saying is, men, the type of work that men have to do and how they have to provide for their family, I think men deserve a year off. I made my husband take 30 days off. Next month, he's going to have 30 days off. He don't like to take off time for work. He get paid time off. But I told him, I said, you work so much. You need a mental health month. Take 30 days off. Do whatever you want to do. The kids will be in school. I'll drop the kids off. All you got to do is pick them up. And I think if women, we've seen our husbands and our mates as humans like us, we think about what we want, what men need to provide for us all the time. But what do we need to be for that man? Because you never hear a female saying, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take care of my man. You know, I seen Auntie Tab said she wanted to retire her husband. When I seen Auntie Tab say that, I said, you know what? That's what I want to do. That's my goal. That's why I work so hard with this, because I want to retire my husband so he doesn't have to worry about the stress of the workforce. Now you got a space for you to go and create. And if you think about it, if he has that mental health break, maybe he might have some type of breakthrough that's going to take y'all to the top, but allow him the space to get there.
I can agree with everything you said, but what you just said was you having him take a 30-day break. Again, I harken back to the fact that this man said he wants to take a year off unpaid. I do think men need mental health breaks. I think they need therapy. I think they need to be taken care of. They need great partners. But I would not be okay with a man telling me he's going to take an unpaid entire year right after we just had a baby. Has nothing to do with me not caring about him having 30 days, fine. But this is also why you shouldn't be having children if you don't have a job that'll pay you once you have those.
But isn't that on you?
Hold on, Tara. Could you be the top breadwinner in the house?
I have been in every single relationship I've ever been in.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Let me hold $5.
Yeah, I don't care about him making less than me. But what I'm saying is a year is the excessive amount. If he said, babe, we got enough in savings for me to be off for 3 months, can we do this? Yes. Yes, we can.
So he got to
ask
you if he can take off for 3 months?
Any paid time off and you're going to quit your job for an entire year after I just had a baby, that doesn't work for me. We got to
stay home. He helping you out. Now y'all can split the time equally. You ain't got to worry about, I take a day, you take a day, or I got 12 hours, you got 12 hours. Y'all can rotate shifts.
Your
8 on,
therapist
8
would have
off.
to tell me you need a full year. So somebody would have to explain to me that you're that mentally disturbed that you need a full year. If we just had a baby. Now, if the baby was 5 years old and able to do for itself, or if we didn't have kids yet.
So let me make
it's
sure I
different.
understand this. Let me make sure I understand you.
Yes, you understand exactly what I said.
No. I just got to make sure I understand you, right? So if he tell you he need a mental break, you feel like he bullshit. But if he pays somebody to tell you he needs that mental break, then it's validated.
I didn't say I
he
thought
out the door. He out the door.
What I said was if you need an entire year off, we are talking about 365 fucking days. That is the problem for me.
If he tell you, babe, I need a year off, I'm stressed the fuck out. You gonna be like, nah, nigga, take your bitch ass to work. Fuck you, mean.
Right. You need to go to therapy though. You cannot sit at home and play the video game. Come on now.
But that could be a part of his therapy though. Video games is therapeutic.
And he's also going to go to a therapist too.
He can go to a therapist too, but I just don't feel like it's okay for us to choose how someone's going to go through their healing. I think that's a bit narcissistic. Not calling you a narcissist.
No, but you can have your own opinion. I have mine. You're not going to take off work right after I just had a baby for a full year unpaid. If you are going through something, you have to be in therapy. If your therapist tells you this man is so broken that he really needs this year off, then I'm going to have to check me.
Let's think about this. For 3 months, y'all home together. For the next 9 months, you ain't got to worry about who's watching the kid, who's home with the kid, where the kid got to be.
Well, we got to worry about finances. Okay, just because I'm the breadwinner doesn't mean
you taking your ass back to work.
Yes, but what I'm saying is if you've been living in a house together where y'all paid the bills with 2 incomes and you drop down to 1 and maybe y'all cannot make it off that 1. This is
then
when
you downsize. Then you downsize. Then you downsize.
Yes, next. Because we'll on this.
But that's natural.
I'm not downsizing my life because you want to take a whole year off.
Then you don't need to be in a relationship because you're not willing to compromise. That's what I would say.
In a relationship with him. You are absolutely correct.
But there may be a time where you might get a man who makes 6 figures and then he goes through something, he needs that time. So if a man went from making 6 figures to making nothing, or he lost everything, can he not get that year down to kind of fix things and get back to where he need to be?
I guess where I'm coming from is I've been down. I lived in a homeless shelter with my 2 kids when I left my abusive husband. It didn't take me a year to get back on my feet. So for me, I just think it's the year. Now, if he got into a bad car accident or his mom died, his dog died, his dad died, I mean, if it was just something catastrophic, but in the context of this conversation, the person I was talking to said, and he was super young too. He was like, I've been working since I was 15 and I'm just tired of working. I need a break. There was nothing going on bad in his life. He had just had a baby. Everything was great. And he simply was saying, I'm tired of women getting preferential treatment. If they can take off 8 weeks, I should be able to take off a year. This is not.
But he's not lying though.
Huh?
But he's not lying though, because there's so many things put in place to support women, but not men, and that's why a lot of men have mental health breaks.
But why do it have to be that long? I agree with you, but why do it have to be that long?
Take a break. Women get 2, so I get 2, and I'm extended time 6. Fuck out of here. That's ridiculous to me.
So for me, I agree with both of y'all's points. We have to understand everybody goes through their mental health issues and all of that too. But at the same time, here's my thing. Where's the love in the conversations? Because for me, you didn't communicate that you was going through some mental breakdown or mental issue until this baby came. You didn't consider going through this mental breakdown of you wanting to have this year off, how it affects me and this baby and this rent. Yeah, you can have time off. I get that. And I care about your mental health. But did you get a safety net before you decided to take this year off to make sure it's less stress on me? I understand you're going to be home, but now I got to be at work more because I got to work more hours to help your mental health. But my mental health is now at 1,000. I get it. I love you and everything, but I don't think you love me because you didn't communicate with me consistently and you didn't consider what the fuck I was going to go through. After you have your mental shit.
Can I give it to you from this point? Maybe at that point, I'm sorry, go ahead, sweetheart.
Now I was just gonna say, and there's a conversation that needed to be had because what if now I break down mentally? Do you have me in the same capacity that I just had to have you? Because now I'm broken. Are you gonna leave me? And then you gonna take the baby from me because now you said I'm not mentally healthy anymore. You know what I'm saying? It all so this is like I get both of y'all's points, but it just has to have a deep ass conversation. Not saying you got to go have mental health and a doctor tell you and everything, but sometimes that's necessary if we need to collect a check or two while
Here's
you're
something I can't say. Hold on. Hold on, God damn it. Hold on, God damn it. Let me say this, right? Sometimes as men, it's not as easy for us to talk about that type of shit as it is for y'all. So a lot of times for us, when we get to the point where we say some shit, is because it done built up to the point where it has to be said. And we're at that tipping point already. Because as men, we can't show that we too soft, but we can't show that we not soft. Pause. It is what the fuck it is with that one. It's a very thin line.
So
listen, it's real shit. It is a very thin line for men because a lot of times, as soon as a man showed the slightest bit of emotion, he become that bitch ass nigga. He become that motherfucker.
Then you with the wrong female.
Hold on. I ain't cut none of y'all off when y'all was yelling at each other. I just shut the fuck up and let y'all talk y'all shit and do what the fuck y'all had to do.
Not yelling at each other.
Oh, yeah. I got on headphones. I could hear yelling like a motherfucker. But I ain't say nothing. I got we ain't yelling listen, it ain't my fault. I got good headphones, goddammit. But as men,
that was a slick brag. Go ahead.
As we get to the point where it has to be said. We know we can't show but so much emotion, but we still have to show y'all some form of emotion to let y'all know that we still fucking human, I guess. So when we finally say something, usually it's because it then boiled over for months, maybe years, days, weeks, whatever, to the point where we finally have to actually say something. So when we get to the point where it's like, I need a mental break, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I can't speak for every man on the planet. If I get to the point where I say I need a mental break, it's literally has to start at that moment. It can't be let's have a conversation because I didn't already thought about all the ways it's going to affect every single person in the house before I got to that point. The reason I waited so long is because I'm trying not to affect everybody else in the house. As men,
add more stress.
The first thing we do as men, we think about, all right, I'm about to make this move right here. How is it going to affect the wife? How is it going to affect the kids? How is it going to affect the house? How is it going to affect the bills? We think about all of that first. So a lot of times we just say, fuck our mental, fuck the stress we're going through. We push that shit to the side because it's like, it's going to affect everybody too fucking much. It is what it is. Fuck it. I'll just deal with it. So when a motherfucker say he to that point, typically, yeah, it's a wrap. There's no talking him down. There is no workaround. It is what the fuck it is. Me personally, I'll struggle. If I get to the point where I need that mental brace, I'd rather struggle than to let my mental still keep being fucked up. Because I know me.
Right.
It's going to keep if I get to that point, it's just going to get way worse now. And I'm going to be that much worse in the house or to anybody, rather that's work, the wife, the kids, the motherfuckers at Walmart, the nigga that pumped the gas. Everybody is going to see the worst side of me.
This goes back to what Freddie just said, and I think that's a bullshit excuse that you just gave us. Because we're men, we can't be soft. We can't show emotions. If you love me and you know I love you and we rock, then you should be letting me know so we can head this off at the pass. I'll start working more before this baby get here. I'll start saving more so we can plan for this. You waiting to the last minute till it has boiled over is not fair to me. Because you just
it's not fair. It's not fair, but
fair to neither one of us.
Bullshit neither though. Because we keep saying how women and men are definitely different. I think that's what we gotta separate. We gotta understand that men don't have a safe place where they feel like they can come to us and communicate that with us. Because you guys gotta realize y'all might be the most understanding women, but this man might have been in 3 other relationships where he tried to communicate that and he got shut down, he got torn down. So now he doesn't even know how to articulate that. The number one issue in relationships is communication, because men don't know how to communicate with us and fear that what they're feeling is going to either be rejected or they're going to be torn down or get made fun of or be called gay. So you got to think I'm willing to accept the year off because I know you need this mental health healing, right? Because I don't want you to walk out of my life, or most of all, fuck me, don't walk out of our child's life. And that's why so many men left home back in the days, because they didn't understand what was going on with them mentally. They had a baby thinking they went through the process of being there for the doctor's appointments, getting the ultrasounds. And then once the baby was born and they realized this ain't fucking a dog, this ain't a fucking dog, then something snapped and these niggas dipped because they didn't know how to handle it. Versus opening up and communicating with their spouse or their girlfriend or whoever and say, listen, I don't know what's going on with me or what I'm feeling, but I need help. Men don't, that's not easy for a man to say.
You see how I said, as men, we typically think about how it's going to affect everybody. The first thing you said was, how fair is it to me? What you don't realize is 9 out of 10, that nigga done thought about that shit for 6 months and put himself on the back burner
and that's
because of it. It's not a problem.
Then if you don't know you have a safe place in me, we shouldn't be together.
It's not about, you don't understand. It's not about having a safe space. That's what you're not understanding.
Well, that's what she just said. If you just sat here and thought for 6 months about how messed up you were and you couldn't tell me once,
I can tell you this. 9 out of 10, in that 6 months, he done said it at least 10 times.
Oh, well, then we would be in a situation.
I guarantee you.
Men tell us what they need and what they want, but we often choose to ignore it.
Exactly.
And that's the thing with women. And then we always, I'm a woman, and so I have to sit back and reflect on the way that I deal with men in the world and myself. Not saying I'm the whole guideline or anything.
Hold the fuck up. I'm sorry. Wait, you sounded like when Keke Palmer would be like, I'm a mother. Then we said a woman.
The way you repeated it had me cracking.
I'm a woman.
Did we really have to bring that motherfucker up again? But...
I'm saying I'm a woman because I'm speaking to the fact of I know my flaws. I heard my husband tell me something yesterday, and I fucking chose to ignore his ass. And then he was like, nigga, I told you that. I was like, yeah, he did, but I just didn't want to hear it because I had to recognize that what he was saying was real. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes women, we feel like shit. That shit's unfair because we got to deal with X, Y, and Z. And we do. And it's so fucked up that we have to deal with so much, because I get where you're coming from. It's not fair that you have to go through labor, have this baby, then take care of the baby, and then worry about your income. It's not fair. But if you want that relationship to work, if you want to your child to have that father in their life, and he's telling you, I do want to be here, I do want to work, I do want this. I'm not speaking about your specific gentleman because he kind of seemed like he just didn't really want to work. But I'm just saying,
this is a person.
Let's think about it like this.
If let's think about it like this. Option, why not?
Let's think about it like this, right? We're talking about fairness.
Smoke some more weed.
Roger the fuck that. If we talk about fairness, right? Now, you had the baby. Yes, you sore, you hurting, you fucked up, right? That nigga might take off a week.
Pussy falling out the bottom of your pants.
Facts. All that good shit. Like I can't say I feel your pain, but it is what
feel like your pussy just dropped.
Yeah, I definitely not need to hear that, but okay.
You walking like you carrying. You walking like your pussy lips weighs a ton apiece.
You gotta soak it. Soak that motherfucker.
That's what we
really?
doing.
All right.
And y'all wonder why I don't have a lot of females on the show at one time, because y'all do shit like that. I'm just saying.
Feel like you got fucked by 1,000 people at once. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, we're not about to sit here and keep listening to that shit. You got me fucked all the way up. Yeah, you know my mute button work. Fuck you talking about. let's think about this, right?
1,000 motherfucking dicks. Nah, all right, I quit.
Yo.
I quit.
Fuck is going on here? So,
bro, say what the hell you trying to say, bro.
So boom, you had your baby, you hurting, all of that good shit. Cool. While you hurting, he's going to work every single day. Now, when he come home, he could go home. Let's say he go to work for 8 hours. I don't know what kind of job he got. Rather it's manual labor, rather it's paperwork, rather it's management. He ain't got to do shit. Rather he a cop. It don't matter. A job is a job is a job. You got to mentally prepare to get there while you're driving there. You got to be there. You got to clear your mind before you get home. So no matter what, that's a guarantee at least 10 hours of your day dedicated to work. Rather that's the dump of work or the obtaining of work or being at work. It is what it is. Now, when he walks through the door, he got to hear about how tired you are and how you need to take the baby. Because you're tired. Even though 9 out of 10 at some point, especially a brand new baby, that motherfucker that took about 7 naps while he was at work. We know this. Don't think we don't know this shit, ladies. We know that baby that took 7 naps at least while he was at work. Now, yes, that baby woke up, that baby cried, that baby shitted. You done wiped the baby's ass. You done stuck a bottle in his mouth and put his ass back to sleep. Cool. That's a lot of fucking effort. I am not taking that from y'all. But now, after he done dedicated his 10 hours to that day, now he has to come home and still help with the baby. So is it fair that now he got to hear about how tired you are when he's tired as well? But he don't come home and say, fuck, I don't want to hear that shit. No, 9 out of 10, he's going to come home and say, well, you tired, fuck it. I'll take a couple hours. Yes, throughout the night, he's probably going to get up.
Look at Freddie.
Listen, at night, he's going to get up. He's going to do an ass change. He's going to do a bottle feeding. He's going to do that throughout the night, knowing that he still has to go to work tomorrow. Listen, I don't know the type of dudes you was messing with, Terry. I'm sorry.
I didn't let him because he was go to work. I got up at night with the baby. That's what I'm supposed to do. I don't have to go to work. What you talking about?
Okay, everybody don't think that way. Most dudes is still helping with that baby after he come home. It is what the fuck it is. And
his body's still intact, so he didn't push the baby out.
All right, well, that's your fucking fault.
He's fully healthy in his body.
That is not.
That's your fault.
You know what? We thought Keke Palmer was the queen of petty.
That he was not born with the pieces that you had.
The queen of petty.
I was born with my parts. You was born with yours. It is what the fuck it is. Like, we ain't about to blame nature for this shit. It is what the fuck it is.
We about to deem her the petty queen. Period.
And I just had to say that to mess with you because you're all like, he's tired too. Oh, really? Are you still bleeding internally and passing blood clots? And did you feel like you just got fucked by a thousand dicks?
But mentally, you bleeding the shit out of him though. How about that?
But I think that
I'm talking about that. I don't think the man should get up and
mentally, spiritually, you bleeding the shit out that nigga the whole fucking time, and I can see it.
Then you should have shot the club up. Huh?
Ooh. And, well, you could have went to the chop shop. You could have helped. You could have told that nigga. No. You could have told that nigga to put a hat on. You knew he was about to shoot the club up. You could have said, "Get the fuck up off me, nigga." But you said, "Go ahead, shoot up the club, baby."
You want to feel the bullet holes? Bang, 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 bang.
Exactly. You wanted to feel that shit. Exactly. No, we ain't about to just blame that shit on that nigga. You could have stopped that shit too. You wanted that club shot up.
But men and women are both so fucking petty because if you really fucking think about it, we both sexes keep saying, but what about me? But what about me? It's that like fuck that what about me shit. Let's be equal. It's 100.
So let me ask you this. What is equality in a relationship?
I match your energy. That's equality. That's equality.
That all depends on relationship. That's all, case by case basis. That's their discussion. That's their business. But like for me, does it bother me? Is it hurting my finances? Does it hurt my mental health? Does it hurt my kids? Does it hurt my sanity? Outside of that, I don't give a fuck what you do. It's probably why I'm single. I don't know.
Yo.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
I don't know. I'm a logical bitch. I'm always thinking logically. So I feel y'all though. But I had to downgrade a couple of times. But every time I had to downgrade, I always had my biggest comeback. Like always.
Like, you mean with apartments or like with dudes? Like you downgraded?
No, not with dudes. I never.
Like,
not with dudes,
like,
baby. Not with dudes. I'm talking about. I was 17 when I first got my place, and I got my first apartment at 17, first car at 17, apartment fully furnished, and moved into a house before I think I was 18, 19 when I moved into my own 4-bedroom home. No Section 8, no welfare, no nothing, just working. And I ended up having kids. And me and my fiance at the time, he was going to play college basketball for Cleveland. So we needed to downgrade. So I'm like, okay, if we're going to make this move to Cleveland, I can't live how I'm living now. So I'm going to probably have to live with my cousin for a little bit, which we end up not doing. But I end up downgrading my house. I went from a 4-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house to a 1-car garage to a smaller backyard to me just having 1 car.
She was going to say like a 2-bedroom apartment.
Girl, I thought she said
1 bedroom
apartment.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't here to downgrade yet. Outside of the extra garage space.
For me, my kids. My kids had to share a room, so that was a downgrade. So it might not seem like a major downgrade to y'all, but in my spirit, that was a downgrade. Okay, and then that is a downgrade.
I wish my kids still shared the room. Fuck you mean?
What? I mean, it was.
Shit.
And then I had to do
downgrade. It's still somebody else's dream to be. That's why we looking at you. At least I'm looking at you crazy because I'm like, downgrade would be like, yeah, I had to live in my car for like 6 months. My kids were in the back seat. The dog was.
That's not funny, but yeah.
Or I went from a 4-bedroom house to an efficiency, some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. Studio.
That nigga said I lost the garage space. And life
was
fucked
that
up.
also makes sense too, though. You were going with him to another state, like that's different.
Yeah,
like you had to uproot.
No, they went to another city. She went 45 minutes from where she was already living.
Okay. Well, still though, that's different. He's somebody young.
When I moved to Charlotte, I did downgrade, and I was the only person with an income. When me and my husband moved here, we went from a 5-bedroom house on the west side to a 3-bedroom home to a single family home, not single family, but a 1-story home to no fucking garage to fucking
no goddamn garage.
I really hope you got like a 6-car garage right now, like the way you
No, I haven't. No, garages are so important for me. I have a really
motherfuckers is really basing their life off garage space. That's crazy. I ain't have a garage until I moved into the house that I live in right now. I didn't even know garages existed.
Because I work out in my garage. I chill in my garage. I got so much storage stuff in there. I got my boxing equipment in there. I got
put cars in the motherfucker.
And then I can still put my cars in there.
Yo,
there's no car in there.
You know what's
car in there
too? I put my stuff aside and park my car.
I really felt like getting a garage was like the thing to do. Like when we was looking for our house, I'm like, I gotta have a garage.
Right.
And I never go in that motherfucker. I almost forget that shit even exists.
Though. You got a garage, that car insurance give you a nice little discount.
I live in an area where my car insurance automatically was gonna go down anyway. So
because you with the
Yeah, I live with white people. This is what it is.
I just think about this story and I just think, if the communicate, I'm going back to what Freddie said, if the communication is there and you can just give me a little heads up, maybe we wouldn't have had this baby. If you told me you were going through all of it, you said, let's hold off on having the kid, then we can safely downgrade because
that might not have been it. It could have been everything could have been all good and gravy.
Right.
And then 2 months before you had the baby, a lot of shit just happened and piled on top where it's like, fuck, where the fuck did all this come from? And I could have been good, but as a man, our job is to protect y'all, right? And that's not just physically, that's mentally, that's emotionally, that's physically, that's everything. So for us, if I'm stressing, I'm not gonna put extra stress on you. That's just how we look at things. So we would rather hold on to our stress, deal with it, figure it out, and get over it. Because 9 out of 10, whatever we stressing about, we usually get over that shit pretty fucking quick. Like we're gonna figure that shit out, we're gonna fix that shit, and we're gonna move the fuck on from it. So for us to get to the point where it's like we need that break, it just was a lot that happened at the time. Like it is what the fuck it is.
Let me flip it and say, all right, the plan was, you know, after this baby, I go back to work. We both have our leave, you know, we go back to work. But now I don't want to. Not that I don't want to, but I feel I have an anxiety that nobody can watch my baby like I can because I don't trust nobody.
If he off for that 9 months, he's still there.
No,
I know people that have done it.
Can I now work from home? Can I now be a stay-at-home mom and you go to work because I can't take it mentally? I have anxieties. Now you think I'm crazy?
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. If the dude make enough money, he is never going to be upset with you being a stay-at-home mom.
We got a lot of variables in everybody's situation.
But you also too got to remember, if you are as the woman, if you the breadwinner, 9 out of 10, that dude is never going to go do extra shopping. He's never going to think about all the extra unnecessary shit that he want. He's only going to pay attention to shit that he need. As a woman, the way you're going to look at it is just because I'm a stay-at-home mom don't mean I should have to give up the lifestyle that I already had. Y'all don't think about, I ain't going to say y'all, most women don't think about money the way men do. And this is a fucking fact. This is a fucking fact. Me, myself, I got $1,000. I'm trying to stretch that $1,000 for 6 fucking months. That's just me. I can have extra money coming in, but in my mind, I got $6,000. I got $1,000. How far can I stretch this motherfucker? Y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all. A lot of women will say I got $1,000, but shit. But this motherfucking bag, that bag look good. Fuck that. I'm getting them motherfucking shoes. You know what? That new movie came out. I'm going to the movies. Fuck that. I want some lamb chops. I'm going to eat some lamb chops. Whereas though a nigga going to be like, man, fuck that. I'm bologna sandwiching it the fuck up for the next 6 months. It is what the fuck it is. We think differently when it comes to money.
Because women, we're going to make sure we got money to go the fuck out to eat.
Period. Exactly.
Period. Kids in school, bitch, we going to lunch. Okay.
Whereas though a nigga gonna be like, fuck, I'm gonna eat this bologna and pretend like it's a lamb chop.
I'm definitely taking myself on a lunch date. Please go back to school on Monday.
Because we're women, we always automatically going to do ABC. Because you're a man, you're not going to talk to me about it. So already we have the mindset of it's going to be a failure. You know what I mean? Like we already have a predetermined mindset of the woman, how she going to act. So already you saying I can't be a stay-at-home mom. Right?
No, honestly
that's
speaking,
a lie. I've been a stay-at-home mom for a long ass motherfucking time.
If I made enough bread,
you talking about mansions and shit. You should be a stay-at-home mom. You talking about the downgrade is a 4-bedroom home. Like, oh my God, we only had 2 bathrooms.
I got and I'm still downgraded. I still live in a fucking 4-bedroom home. I only got fucking 3 bathrooms.
I've never lived in a 4-bedroom home. Do you hear me? I've never lived in a 4-bedroom home. Do you hear me? That's all I'm just saying. I'm counting my blessings.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? You're right. Let me apologize. Let me humble myself.
No, and I'm just saying this though. So I'm just understanding now the different levels. So how you're saying like it's okay to be talk about the man's mental and everything because you've lived a slightly comfortable life. And I'm not trying to assume or anything like that. But as a person who has motherfucking food stamps and shit and a baby's dad who don't help and shit, like that's a different level.
Hey,
so
Freddie.
if I look at a nigga
Freddie.
nigga, you trying to take a whole year off, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Exactly.
Hey, hold on, Freddie. Just so you know,
I'm not trying to assume.
Hold on, real quick, just so you know, I do buy food stamps. Just letting you know.
You don't know more than I changed my life.
I don't give a fuck what you changed. I'm just telling you I buy food stamps.
Hey,
you
already
can change everything you want.
All the crab legs from Kroger's because they on sale for $9.99. I'm just letting you know.
This nigga.
Hell, man.
And I was gonna stop at Kroger yesterday, and I didn't.
Gift package.
They still.
I should have went to. I was gonna go to Kroger yesterday, and I was like,
$9.99.
I'm going home.
But you know what,
Yeah.
Freddie, you know what? Just saying what you just said to me, I agree. Let me take my stance back because I was so in it in that moment.
No, we're not doing that.
It is what
No,
it is.
we're not doing that.
No, wait, bro.
No, hold on. No,
bro.
listen to me. Every single person on this planet lives a different type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
Everybody lives to attain a different type of lifestyle. Me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, I look at some of the shit that my homies need. I don't need that. And they look at me like, damn, how can you only be okay with just that? But that's me. I'm cool with that. I don't need the fanciest car. I'm not a fashion dude. I got homies who, if they shoes cost less than $250, they not buying it. Me personally, $250, that's like 5 pairs of sneaks for me.
I'm not paying $250 for no shoes.
Now, well, no. I'm not saying I don't have expensive shoes that may cost $250 or more. I'm not saying I don't have them, but that's not a necessity for me. That's not one of those, every time I go out, I got to have on a pair of Gucci sneakers. That's how some people think. I'm cool with a graphic tee, a crazy ass fitted, and and just so y'all know, 90% of my fitteds cost me about $10 because I know how to shop. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all doing. It is what the fuck it is. Right. You know what I mean? I'm a cheap, frugal ass nigga. A lot of my homies aren't frugal. They live how they live. I got a homie who, for him, a 2-bedroom condo or apartment, you ask me, a condo and apartment is the same thing. I don't care what y'all say. It's the same fucking thing for me. He's okay with spending $2,500 on a condo or apartment. Me personally, if that shit more than $900, that shit is not for me. I'm just saying, because it's one floor. I like walking up and down steps. Some people don't want to be in a house. They just want one floor. Everybody sees things differently. So for you, saying that a downgrade for you is a 4-bedroom house, then that's for you, because you want something more than other people may want. And that don't mean that what they want ain't as good as what you want, because to them, your 4-bedroom to them is a 3-bedroom apartment.
I'm just saying.
No, I get that. I wanted to come from a place of understanding, though, because what she said to me was not having support. And I can get where she's coming from if someone wants to take a year off and there's no support. Because when she said her baby dad wasn't going to support, that's why I said, okay, I understand that. And I talk about, that stuff, physical things, because that shit don't mean nothing. But the having the support, that's why I want to backpedal on, because now I can see where you coming from. If he's not there really and like being active and helping you, then taking a year off for what? If you're not even going to be present to help. So I get that. So that's why I was saying.
Sarah also beats every man that she with too. So
that's
what the fuck it is. Like, I'm just
saying.
You
know what? I'm gonna end this on this though. Because I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 in December. I'm grown.
Like that's old.
I feel like but I just feel like at this point in my life, I could never, even in my 30s. If we're gonna have a baby, I just want us to both work at jobs where we can responsibly take off. And even if we just use short-term disability, we're only gonna get 66 and 2/3% of our pay, but it's still something. You can take that whole year off if you got unemployment. You can take that whole year off if you were doing something to help it. But even if I was having a medical crisis, I wouldn't pull a whole year. Like, I just would not want to make my new baby struggle, him struggle. And then, like Freddie was saying, now we at each other's throats because we financially struggling. So now we both got mental health issues from that. Finances are like the number one killer of relationships and marriages. I just think and I hate to say this, even in the middle of a breakdown, you kind of got a plan. You cannot just say, I'm quitting my job and I'm taking off for a whole year and that's it. No, we got to say, okay, I'm going to take long-term or short-term disability and I'm going to be protected under FMLA because I'm going to therapy. So my job is at least held for me. I didn't just quit cold turkey, which makes me ineligible for any kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And if you're talking to me ahead of time, I can help you with the paperwork. I can help us get through. Let's just try, even in the worst of times, to not turn our backs on each other, to not shut down on each other, to keep each other in the loop so I can be the best help for you that I can be. That's all I want.
So first off, I want to say he should be at your throat at least 5 times a week, but we ain't going to get into that conversation. Secondly, I've quit a lot of jobs in my time, and if I don't like it, I'm quitting. It is what the fuck it is. It's happening.
Me too. And I support that.
It
I
is what
told
the
my
fuck it
husband that
is.
too.
So at
I
that
don't
I don't
same
know.
ever.
I'm just
For
that.
you,
I don't know.
somebody
I'm
who
just
takes
that
the
girl.
job. If you a
We're
job
gonna figure it
hopper,
out. We're gonna figure it out, or I'm gonna commit
That's
fraud.
the thing.
Period.
I'm not a job hopper at all.
Allegedly.
I am definitely not a job hopper at all.
Allegedly,
But
I'm a
job with new
commit
baby
fraud.
on the way,
Okay.
if I
I got
get
no backup, how irresponsible.
if I feel way too much pressure at a job, not pressure of the job, but just one of those situations where I know me staying here is not a good idea. I got a fucking shit. I got a real bad temper.
I
I can't stay around people that I can't be around because
Right.
But
I'll
are
end
you
up
gonna
in jail.
take a
It is
year
what it
off,
is.
or you gonna go find another job?
So you want me to be honest with you?
Yes, please, Jesus.
I haven't worked in almost a year and a half.
All right.
Do
your
you bring
thing.
money into the home?
No.
Do your wife look? Do your wife
I'm done
look
with
at
this
you like
conversation.
this? I'll be like, nigga.
So I'm actually about to start a job, and my wife was almost on the tip like, you could have took off longer. And I'm like, nah, it's that time. It's time for me to go
I've
back to
been
work.
trying to get my husband to take off for a year. I told him to do that, but he's just like,
Tara said, fuck
I gotta work.
that.
Listen, everybody is in different situations. We all live.
That's true.
We all live differently. For me, I was off a year and a half. It ain't like I was just sitting around. I was in school the whole fucking time. My wife, my wife.
So you gotta say this.
Yours has been. I ain't gotta say shit. Who the fuck is you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
I ain't them
Because
niggas
it
that
don't
you
matter.
know what the fuck is going on here.
Fuck, he ain't gotta explain himself.
Exactly. In the last year and a half, my wife has not had to come home and cook anything unless she absolutely wanted to. There's been times where she's like, yo, like I just want to cook, nigga.
Would you cook tonight? Would you cook tonight, Raw?
I didn't cook absolutely nothing tonight. She went to work.
Would you cook last night, Raw?
I ain't cooked shit. We went out to eat.
What you gonna cook tomorrow night, Raw?
She going to work, so I ain't cooking shit.
Motherfucking damn, you ain't cooked shit. Shut up.
Raw, you kind of making it look. Come on, Raw.
No, I'm not.
You know I always got your back, bro.
Listen, but I don't know what I'm gonna cook Monday. The other day, what the fuck did I make the other day? I made.
Tell me something you just made recently. Since you talking about
see, you know what?
I made Chinese food.
That's a blessing though, because I can't tell you.
I can't tell you a name, but I definitely made Chinese food. I know that.
Lord.
Yeah, my husband don't cook. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm a cooking motherfucker. I don't like restaurants because I feel like I could make anything that you buy in a restaurant, I could make it better. So I'm not really like, okay, we went out to eat the other night and we leaving out of there, and my wife, she was like, yeah, this tasted like this. And I explained to her all the reasons why it tasted like that. She was like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like, because I cook better than most restaurants because I actually care. I'm not cooking just to cook. Hey, Tara, you a hating ass motherfucker. You know that? You ain't about to keep shooting your hate shades over at me. Like, we ain't doing this shit. What's going on here? I'll cook 90% of the people you know personally.
That nigga a chef, Tara.
Most men cook better than women anyway.
What the fuck is you talking about?
That nigga's a chef.
Got me fucked all the way
most
up.
Men, hey, listen,
you a chef, but you can't name.
Want to beat my ass for that shit. Most men cook better than women.
Tell me.
I just ignore you every time you say it.
Tell me the difference between General Toast.
I don't know a man that can cook better than me. Not one. And I'm not saying that.
Whenever you ready, you name the dish.
I'm talking about
you ready. Nah, fuck all that, slime. Whenever you ready, you name the dish. And I cook you under the fucking table.
All my men could cook except for my husband.
Yeah,
he the only one who can't.
And when I finish, when I outcook the fuck out you, right? I need you to tell the world.
It will never happen, but okay.
That men are better than women.
No. First of all, I'm never going to say anyway.
Men ain't better. Men aren't better than women. Y'all can cook better than us, but y'all not better than us.
Don't worry about it. Alora, no. Alora, you good. You good. It's just Tara. That's all.
It's always me.
Just say men are better than Tara. I just need you to say that.
Oh my God.
And men can take off 2 years.
Female, and I love Tara because we always get a good debate going. So Tara, I'm gonna support you. You're better than men.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Especially better than Raw.
Don't believe that shit. Alora just trying to stroke your ego right now. But we about to get the fuck about this camp. Y'all know what it is. Everybody talk y'all shit. Hey, Laura, tell everybody where they can find you, what you got going on, who you are, what you do, how much better you are than Tara, all that good shit.
The name of your two Great Danes.
No. We listen. We all good. I believe in solidarity with my sisters. Okay. But you can find me over at the Lauren Hour podcast. Well, actually, it's the Lauren Hour Network. I always fuck that up. The Lauren Hour Network over on YouTube. And guys, you can go to Aaliyah's Journey over on YouTube. I just released my second episode a few days ago. Can't remember when, but yeah, I guess I need to start smoking pot because my brain cells. Yeah, they're not working right now.
You sound like you smoke some weed.
Anyways, y'all can catch me at the Lauren Hour Network over on YouTube every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. And you guys can catch me on Aaliyah's Journey over on YouTube every other day because I ain't got no set schedule for that. Also, make sure you guys follow me over on Facebook at Alora Sakura Dene and on TikTok at Alora Sakura Dene. And Rob, I appreciate you for letting me shout myself out. And shout out to my team, D-Baz and Jazz. I love y'all. And Shaka.
Damn.
What do Sakura mean? Is that like some anime shit?
No, I always mess. His name is Shaka. I always call him Sakura.
No.
Your name.
The fuck?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, so Laura. Superman's mother name is Laura, and I loved this movie called Willow. So Laura Dannon was the baby in Willow that they had to save. So I combined that with Superman's mom name, and Sakura is a character from Naruto who is one of my favorite characters. So
I just said, is it anime? You could have just said, yeah.
You know what, Allura? We are the polar opposites.
Terry. Terry. Get your ass out of here.
Hate Sakura.
You know what? I don't know why y'all hate her so much because she is so fucking powerful. When you think about it, after she goes through what she goes through and Lady Tsunade trains her, Sakura is fucking a beast and she's a force to be reckoned with. She is a force to be reckoned with.
I wanted to kill her. I couldn't deal with it.
But listen, she is the embodiment of stand by your man. That was not her man. That was not her man.
The fact that Freddie is looking at y'all like, what in the flying fuck is y'all talking about right now?
Y'all see my wall, right? Y'all see my this is my thing.
I'm with you, Freddie, so it's all good.
I will say this.
Stand by your man, baby.
You don't got him in order either, Laura. Laura, you don't got him in order. I actually was looking at that. I got some of those same joints.
I don't have them in order because the rest of them are in my garage in storage.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna be moving next year, so that's why I don't have them in order. We just
I might have to look through your collection because you might have some shit that I'm missing too. Just so you know.
Oh, I know I got some stuff you missing, baby. Yeah. I know I got that shit.
Oh, whoa! I hope you don't got that shit.
Listen, the stuff you
I hope she don't either.
When Toys R Us went out of business, your girl was there. Your girl was there. Toys R Us went out of business.
Should be so far over your head that should be hilarious sometimes. I ain't even gonna hold you. But Tara, talk your shit.
Same old. You can find me at Opinionated Sense on YouTube, Opinionated_Sense on Instagram, here on Thursdays, and then Uncensored the Conversation podcast on Mondays.
Roger the fuck that. Freddie Simone. Always rocking jokes on the microphone. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still bugged out because I swear I thought you was like 6'4", 6'5", and the fact that you only like 4'4" is like crazy.
Yo, you just make me a little person all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He said 4'4".
And if you can convince anybody else I'm 4'4" and I'm a little person, if they could run me some little people checks, I will take them little people checks and cash them at the little people bank in a quick, fast, and a hurry.
Okay.
How tall are you for real?
I'm Columbus's own Freddie Simone. Always got the jokes on the microphone. It's been fun and so silly tonight. Your questions about this man versus women shit. I'm about tired of it. I'm about to be I'm about to just go club a nigga and just bring him home and just do it like that.
Yo.
Hey, Cave woman style.
Cave woman style.
Period.
Captain
How
Cave
tall-
woman.
And then love his ass long time.
How tall are you, Freddie?
So, but you can find me on
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear whoever.
How
What would you
how
say?
tall are you?
I'm 5'3" 3/4. Why he
I knew
playing?
he was 5'3" because I'm 5'3".
Always
I knew
niggas
it.
is
Absolutely,
Yes.
3/4
Every-
is it out.
Everybody under 5'5" always something and 3/4.
I'm 5'3" and
I gotta be-
3/4
My niggas ain't
too.
never 1/4, 1/2,
5'5"
none of
and
that.
a
Always
half.
3/4.
But you know that 3/4, like, you know what I'm saying? You never know. It might come in to the equation. You don't know. So I always say
I'm
it.
trying
Just
to.
don't
Why
look
the
at
fuck
them
did
test me.
Why did you turn into Sunny Liston just to say that? I'm confused right now.
Because you don't that 3/4 don't test me. You know what I'm saying? That
Figure it out.
3/4
And that
Yo,
makes her closer to the
yo.
other height. Actually, she's closer to 5'4" than 5'3".
5'3" and 3
Man,
motherfucking
you
quarters.
motherfucking 5'3".
I'm
What is you
5'5"
talking
and a
about?
half.
I'm
That
5'3" and 3
That's almost
motherfucking quarters
5'4",
too.
3'11".
Almost
For
5'4".
sure.
But you can find me on Instagram, Freddie.Simone. Freddie with an IE. Simone like SIMONE, like Nina Simone, but Freddie Simone, like, you know. And that's it. I don't know. I'm in the house on Saturday night because I put my daughter on punishment, so I'm on punishment. This shit.
Yeah.
That'd be the bullshit, girl. That'd be the bullshit.
Hey, just because she on punishment don't mean you got to be on punishment.
Shit. The
Who
dogs
gonna
ain't
watch her?
You better lock the doors, keep your ass in the house.
No, because when you send them kids to grandma's house, they be kicking it. Be kicking it.
You gonna stay in the house.
listen.
I'm gonna lock my doors, and you better not leave this motherfucker.
Also, no, it's helping my pocket because there's a lot of shit to do outside, and I need my pocket. I'm going to LA. I'm going to LA. I hope it's still there. There's a hurricane hitting it. I'm going to LA next month, so
I hope it's still there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Get discount everything.
Because Maui don't look too good right about now.
Man, I'm waiting.
Hawaii get hit 2-3 times a year. That shit is nothing over there.
I'm talking about the Maui situation. That fire. They didn't. It's just wiped everything in Maui.
Yeah, Trump sent them $700. I mean, not Trump. What's his name? Biden. Shit, he need to send me motherfucking $700. Shit, because this shit.
I'm done.
I'm trying to buy Maui when they trying to build it back up for $2.50.
I seen something saying that fucking Oprah has bought a whole bunch of portions of Maui already.
He's gonna do something for fat black women, and we gotta
Man,
depend on
Oprah ain't
Lizzo.
did shit for black people since black people was invented.
She
Fuck you
told
talking
us
about?
how Harpo beat her all her life and fucked her eye up. I'm
Oprah,
sorry.
Oprah is the fucking token of all token niggas. It is what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to believe that, but it is what the fuck it is.
I agree.
She also likes to steal from people. She steals when people send her manuscripts. She'll go out and make the movie and stuff and steal from them. She's a thief.
Yep.
Why would she?
I've heard that too.
Just what she do. She'll give a fuck about y'all.
Don't give a fuck about y'all.
Look at you. I see you. I ain't seen a nigga roll a blunt in forever. I see you, Slam.
Why you look like that?
Exactly.
Man, so quiet tonight. She has a kite.
I feel like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not on camera, but I'm grown, so y'all see it.
Exactly. You good? You good?
Carry
Don't
on.
worry about it.
I just learned my homegirl Annie smokes pot.
Stop fucking calling it that.
Every show.
Pot.
I never
Don't
knew
call
that.
it that. You probably one of them people that call it dope, and that sound like fucking crack.
No, not dope. Don't call it dope. But
I used
know
to.
she smoked it. Oh, I'm about to say I didn't know she smoked weed. I thought she smoked or some shit.
Some reefer. You got some reefer on you?
Some of them left-handed cigarettes.
Yeah, I ain't heard nobody say reefer in forever.
Left-handed cigarettes.
I know how old you are.
You got some of them funny cigarettes.
We got to do a Mary Jane episode because I had one. We got to do a remix on it.
You definitely an OG if you calling it reefer for sure.
Reefer. Where reefer at? Mary Jane.
Broccoli. This is some kush.
Some granddaddy perp.
Some kush.
All right. Savagely humble. Talk your shit with your
some Bin Laden. I'm high as a motherfucking
You
kite.
high as LA rent right now.
Ooh, and that rent is high as fuck.
It's a different level of high.
So much. That's so
But now it's your girl, Savagely Humble, host of It's a Hard Not Life podcast. Like I said in the beginning of this motherfucker. Yeah, but I guess I could tell you the rest. Fridays live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I forgot. Shit, I'm high. Fuck you mean?
Yo.
I say it every week anyway, so you should already fucking know. Yeah, that part. All socials, all streaming platforms.
Nigga, you saying that part don't make us understand what the fuck you saying when you say absolutely nothing. The fuck?
I didn't say that.
How you gonna say absolutely nothing and say that part? The fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yo. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when Tara Angry Ass is on here. It is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? She likes to cuss people out, try to bully people. I need you to stop beating on your men. I just need you to stop doing that shit. Because that's not cool. Like, you got to stop being so violent. You got to stop being so violent, Tara. I understand that you keep smelling that Badussi on your shelf, but you can't just be beating on men because you got that shit sitting on the shelf. It's not our fault that they sent you that shit, right?
I can't help it. I'm light-skinned.
Oh, shit.
Yo, but yeah, you rip light-skinned dudes. Ain't that about a bitch?
Light-skinned women and light-skinned dudes are two different things.
Oh, my fucking goodness. All right. I was about to end this motherfucker, but I need to know. What is the difference between a light-skinned dude and a light-skinned woman? What is the difference?
Light-skinned women are about it usually. Light-skinned dudes are more in touch with their feminine side and the butterfly outside.
God damn.
Are you saying the red bones and shit are more fiery? They want to fight. They about it.
Those red bone chicks are crazy. Them chicks, they always want to fight. And they be making up stories in their head just to fight. Most red bone females beat on their men.
I just said Tara beat every dude she messed with. Y'all told y'all.
A lot of my cousins are red bones, and I done came over to them.
She said she likes skin.
Anybody who's believing that I do not beat on my man because I don't want to beat.
Like clockwork, every single episode, at some point that audio go left.
Oh, shit.
It never fails. All right, people.
Never fails.
We getting the fuck out of here. Hopefully Tara don't beat no men tonight. It is what the fuck it is. All on the table, baby. See you motherfuckers next week. Bunk.
Bye.
Hey, we are here. Fingers, DNF, Dough Money, come on. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. She's so amazing, she really the different type. Got me thinking that I need her, really seeking a wife. Her physical type, just the right measurement. She know that I ride, no need for her to question it. We keep it simple, ain't no need to fake it. We two of a kind. Why you think your girlfriend hating? See, we gon' shine. Why they procrastinating? It's really a blessing, baby. I can't lie. Too much Henny in the cup, baby. I can't drive. Whoa. So flies, something I need. She rub my back, even roll my weed. She even roll my weed. So sexy, really a dime diva. Call me on the celly, knowing that I please her. Can't really see me without you. No more buses, now we riding in coupes. Now we riding in coupes. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. She's so special. Really, I'm so lucky. Can't wait to lay you down. I'm feeling for her to touch me. Body superb, make her fumble your words. I'm like, I like a smile, but I'm really digging the curves. Well spoken, filled with class. I take her out, let me fill your glass. See, I'm a gentleman, won't fill your ass. See, I'm the future, say bye to your past. We keep vibing, listen, there's no jiving. Make you feel real good, baby girl, with no problem. Grown man doing grown man things. I make you sweat, it's the song I sing. One chance make you fall in love. See, I'm a thug, she don't deal with plugs. She all mine, she don't like you scrub. So if she empty, I'ma fill her up. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road, trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road, trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. Sophisticated, they hate it, but I love it. Treat you just like a lady, even when you in public. The one that I'm trusting, I don't really need no other. I hold you down, baby girl, made moves with your brother. The love I discovered, it's something that they hate. Just to get you all alone is the reason that I wait. True fate, something I've been wanting. I approach you like a man, ain't no need for me frontin'. The real deal, shorty got sex appeal, and when she say that she love me, I know that it's so real. How I feel, words can't explain. I'm much better, nothing like these damn lanes. Don't hate, let us do our thing. Us together, baby, we gon' make a change. Yeah, quiet moans make us say my name. So when I shine, we gon' share this fame. That's real talk. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road, trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and we spend the clock. She love me good, she love me not. She with me on this road, trying to reach the top. A lot of people hate, say Brody stop. Now we getting paid, baby girl, and